My name is Patrick Bismuth. I am the owner and founder of Lily's Promise. We've been around for over 5 years now. We have two houses, one in Sarasota off of Bee Ridge near the 75, and then one in the Greyhawk Landing community that's off of Route 64, again fairly close to the 75. I run a larger property in Columbus, Ohio, and there was a gentleman there who had approached me saying that he ran residential care homes in Columbus, and originally I thought the concept was very strange to me, but he insisted that I come and visit, and when I saw the concept, it struck me that it was really effective for certain residents. So I kind of took that concept that he was doing and adapted it to our needs here in Florida. Bought a couple homes, and that's really how we got started. We have a very special energy in our homes. It's a more calming, soothing, relaxed, stable energy than a typical larger property because of the size, because we only have a maximum of 6 residents, and because the residents see the same faces for the employees over and over again. We have very little turnover. I try to keep my employees, and in fact most of them have been with me for at least 2 years, which is rare in this industry. There's a lot of turnover, and the meals are all scratch cooked, and we buy our produce from Detweiler's, which is a Amish grocery store. So we try to offer really the equivalent of being at home without actually being in your home. So the safety measures at Lily's Promise are typical with most of the properties that offer Alzheimer's care, and that's, well, being a smaller property, elopement is almost inexistent because we keep a closer eye on our residents, but we do also have a special magnetic door lock in the front that releases with a code. We have a security alarm that chimes whenever any door or window is opened, and we also have cameras all over the property which show us all the different common area rooms and what's going on in those rooms. I have several people call me who are dissatisfied with the services that they're receiving, typically at a larger property. And what I hear over and over again is maybe the resident is a fall risk. That's a big one. So if the resident is a fall risk and they're inside a room by themselves for a number of hours during the day, they end up falling, and nobody sees them until they're visited. If they're visited 2, 3, 4 times a day, then they can end up being on the floor for quite a while. So we do very well with fall risks. I also hear of residents that have behavioral issues, and my experience is behavioral issues, sundowning, that sort of thing occurs when a person with Alzheimer's feels frustrations at not being or getting the attention that they need throughout the day, and it builds up until sometime in the afternoon it ends up being some kind of expression of behavior that's negative. So we do well with behavioral issues as well, because we have a calming environment that we have found is ideal for people with those afflictions. We've also found that being with the right number of like or similar individuals in a communal environment like this is also very beneficial. It's less stressful. Overall, it's not for everyone, but it really does work well for early, mid, or even late stage Alzheimer's. We also do well with Parkinson's afflictions, because when we hand out our medications, we can be very precise. If they needed to be handed out at exactly 7 a.m., we can make sure that that's done, because we're only handing out medications for 6 residents. We do have an LPN that's on staff 7 days a week, as long as scheduling permits it, to actually hand out the medications and to keep an eye on the residents. So that's the extra level of medical support that you can get from an LPN that you typically won't get from an average caregiver. So if you like what you've heard and you'd like to come take a look, feel free to call me. We can organize a tour anytime, and we'd be happy to show you what we have. Our number is 941-926-LILY, which is 941-926-5459, and our website is www.liliespromise.com, and that's Lilys, like the flower, liliespromise.com.